Hi, this is Stephanie, and this is screener number 5 of 5 for the website stephanieharnett.ca. For this screener, I just wanted to show you how I created the pop-up window effects. Here you can see an example. It's the tutorial section. Each one of these images are clickable. If you click the image, a pop-up window is going to appear that contains a video or some other kind of image. And in this case, it is a video. It's a screencast with a play bar that you can scrub back and forth. When you're finished with the interaction, you can click close. That pop-up window disappears and you go back to the screen that you started with. So let me step you through how I did this. The first thing is I created a screencast, or I grabbed one that I had previously created and chose to download the MP4 file. Then I went into Engage and I chose a Mediator format for my example here. I grabbed the MP4 file, that's what I inserted in as the media. I included the play bar and an auto start, and then I changed the background color to be transparent. When I published this out, let me just drag my file system over here. When I published this out, I just put the published output into a folder called Interactions, and within Interactions there's a folder for the iPhone tutorial. Now within here, Engage will by default just name the file Engage. So what was, it starts out as engage.swf, engage.html, and engage_content. And because I have so many interactions with this website, you really do need to name them descriptively. Otherwise, if everything's just called Engage, you really won't know what the content is. So I changed it from engage.swf to be iPhone, and I did the same with the content folder. What was engage_content has become iPhone_content. Okay, now let's pop back over to PowerPoint and show you how I inserted this in. So I have a slide here that has the tutorial screen. Each one of the 5 images are hyperlinked to a specific slide that contains the specific Engage interaction. So in the case of the iPhone, it's linked to slide number 50. So if I double click on slide 50, I'm taken to that slide. Here you can see I created a rounded rectangle that's transparent to simulate the pop-up window. It has a slight zoom effect on it as well when you come to the screen. I have the close button, and that hyperlinks back to slide 46, back to the starting slide. So with the Engage interaction created, I just chose the Insert a Flash Movie from the Articulate menu. And when I do that, it comes up with a file listing of all the different interactions that I've created, and I can grab the appropriate SWF file and insert that into the slide. So here it defaults at the iPhone folder, so I just grab that iPhone SWF, click open, and it brings up the dialog box. It shows what the clip is, which is great, so I can see it. And then I can also adjust the settings here. So I want it to advance when the user clicks next, and I don't want it to be synchronized to the slide. Click OK. It comes in, and it comes in full screen. So I just have to do a quick adjustment on this to size it down to whatever size I want. In this case, it needs to be sitting inside the pop-up window. Something, well, centered, but you get the idea. Then you save and you publish, and once you finish publishing, then you need to go back out to the file system and move some files around. So that interactions folder has a folder in there called iPhone_content. So when you publish your, and let me just go out to the publish folder here, when you publish your website or your e-learning module, you have the structure of published data. Underneath data you have SWF. So what you want to do is grab that content folder, the Engage content folder, drag a copy of that into the SWF folder. And once you do that, you'll also have to rename it so it starts with FM underscore whatever it was called. So you can always double check that, because you can see that the iPhone SWF that you brought in, after you've published it in Articulate, it renamed it to be fm_iphone.swf. So just make sure that your Engage content folder has the same beginning name. So it should be fm_iphone_content. And when the folder's in there and you play it back, everything works exactly as you would expect it to. So let's just look at that one more time. I click on the image. It pops up the pop-up window, which is just going to slide number 50. The Engage interaction plays. I can click close, and I go back to slide number 47 or 46. So that's how I did it.